In the news tonight, Guyanese critic guilty of contempt of court, fined $100,000, ordered to issue a public apology.
There's guidance being offered by the court what should happen, so that the average person and journalists especially would be aware.
That the court has a responsibility to protect the administration of justice.
And security guard charged with double murder of Rosal, mother and son. Michael Rodrigues, known as the Guyanese critic, was today found guilty of contempt of court by High Court Judge Priscilla Hanif. He was ordered to pay a fine of $100,000 on or before September 9th or face jail time for 3 days. He was also ordered to issue a public apology on his show and publish it on his website. It stemmed from the live stream of the court proceedings he's involved in with former APNU AFC Government Minister Simona Brooms. He's facing a multi-million-dollar lawsuit by Simona Brooms for defamation of character and slander. The judge found that Rodrigues had breached Section 4 of the Contempt of Court Act number 26 of 2010 and Section 15.4, which said, "It shall be contempt of court to use in court any tape recorder or any instrument for recording sound except with the leave of the court." It was surprising to the court that the entire court proceedings were live streamed. Rodrigues apologized to the court for his actions on Friday, August 30th, and posited that he deeply regrets his behavior and understands the serious nature of his actions. Outside of the courtroom, his lawyer Sanjeev Dattadin told reporters that we are living in a society that is evolving.
It's good now that the things that are as they evolve, there's guidance being offered by the court what should happen, so that the average person and journalists especially would be aware this is what you can and can't do. I know there's a thirst in many cases to report quickly and to be the first to report and to do, but now that there is some guidance as to how it happens and what happens about it.
Brooms' attorney Dexter Todd told reporters that the judge demonstrated strength.
By recognizing that the court has a responsibility to protect the administration of justice and, of course, to protect its entire process. Perceptions out there is very, very important. And so the court recognizing that what had happened is not something that should be condoned or ought to be condoned at all, I believe took the right posture, which is to bring the parties to the court and to hold the defendant in contempt of his proceeding of the court. I believe in terms, it's not an issue of the court's of the fine. I know that persons might be thinking that the court should send a stronger message. My take on it is that the recognition that the court must act when they see something is going terribly wrong and bring back in line the parties, because the administration of justice is very, very important. I believe it's a very good step. It's a very good step for our courts, and I hope that all parties would recognize that the court is not a circus. It's very serious business. The court has its process to protect, and the parties who are litigants in a matter also have a responsibility to ensure that they act appropriately, especially when the proceedings are still ongoing.
The trial in the defamation of character and slander matter is ongoing before the same judge.
Drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime, it's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime, extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
What are you doing? Igloo ice cream. You know it's good.
One of the things that would distinguish us from the other guys is our advancement in technology when it comes to security. We've been able to actually go ahead and provide the home service, home security service, and drone service, among the other service that would have significantly contributed to securing society as a whole.
The Guyana Elections Commission GECOM is currently conducting a national registration exercise. Who can register? Anyone who will be 14 years or older by December 31st, 2024 and is a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, naturalization, or is a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more. How to apply for registration? You must visit the GECOM registration office that is responsible for the registration of persons from your area of residence to apply for registration or name change or correction. You must be in possession of the following source documents as might be relevant: original birth certificate or valid Guyana passport for new registration, original marriage certificate and original birth certificate in the case of a name change by way of marriage, original deed poll and original birth certificate in the case of a name change by deed poll, original naturalization certificate and original birth certificate or valid passport in the case of naturalization. This registration exercise will end on November 29th, 2024. For further information, please contact GECOM on the following hotline numbers: 225-027729, 226-6557, 223-9650, or visit the GECOM website at www.gecom.org.gy.
More than a year after a mother and her 8-year-old son were found murdered in their Rosal quarantine home, a suspect was today charged. The man Quincy Hooper, called Redman, a 33-year-old security guard, appeared in the Albion Magistrates Court before Magistrate Michelle Matthias, where the indictable charge of murder was read to him. Hooper, who was not required to plead, was remanded to prison until October 4th. 30-year-old Michelle Arokiam, called Lisa, and her 8-year-old son Anthony Arokiam were found dead in their home with multiple chop wounds about their bodies on August 23rd by Melissa's younger brother. The police had initially arrested several persons, but they were all released.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Stabrook Market.
With 70% ethyl alcohol, Mighty Foam Hand Sanitizer eliminates 99.99% of all germs and even moisturizes in the process, leaving your skin clean and hydrated. Mighty Foam Hand Sanitizer. How do you stay clean?
GECOM is currently conducting a national registration exercise. Who can register? Anyone who will be 14 years or older by December 31, 2024 and is a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, naturalization, or is a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more. It is the civic duty and legal responsibility of all persons who meet the eligibility requirements to apply for registration. By doing so, you will be ensuring that you are issued a national identification card and be included in the official lists of electors for future elections, providing you meet all eligibility criteria. Persons could be prosecuted, fined, or even sent to prison for failing or refusing to apply for registration. This registration exercise will end on November 29, 2024. For further information, contact GECOM on 225-027729 or visit the website www.gecom.org.gy.
The NDG Conference 2025 was launched on Monday, and Natural Resources Minister Vikram Bharat issued a call for more businesses to take advantage of the opportunities available in the local oil sector. Speaking at the launching, Bharat said the Energy Conference reflects the country's economy.
So again, it shows that we are committed to diversifying our economy and not only to focus on one particular sector. And this is something I think Guyana as a new oil producing country, that we are becoming a role model among new oil producing countries around the world. It is because we have not remained focused on one single sector only, but rather we have continued to grow and incentivize and to expand all the sectors. That today when we launch our energy conference, it is not only an energy conference, but is a supply chain expo.
The minister said all the sectors are critical to building out the energy sector, which is evident in the opportunities being capitalized on. He, however, issued a call for more persons in the private sector to come on board and take advantage of the many opportunities.
So we want to call on more investment from our local private sector. We have created an enabling environment through the local content legislation, through government policies, through our partnership with ExxonMobil and the Tier 1, Tier 2 contractors, so that opportunities are extended to local businesses. And I must say that we are pleased to see that many companies coming to invest in Guyana today, whether the service is part of the Schedule 1 in the local content legislation or not, they are engaging local partners and they're seeking out local members of the local private sector to engage them and to partner with them.
ExxonMobil confirmed that the company will once again be the title sponsor for the Premier Energy Conference. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.